Welcome to your drawing class. I'm going to be your instructor for the next 17 weeks. And I wanted to go over the structure of our course. So the course navigation menu is right here on the left, and the global navigation menu is in this band, right? Using the Grossmont Canvas course to make the recording. So if you're at Maricosta or at Southwestern, this band will be obviously a different color, but it's still going to be called the global navigation menu, and this is still going to be called the course navigation menu. Okay. So when you go to the dashboard, that's where you find your Canvas course shells, right? So you pick on the section that you're in, and it'll take you to the home page. This is the landing page. So on the landing page, what you have at the top are the latest 2 announcements. There's only 1 announcement made. So the latest 2 announcements will be at the top of the home page. Those also get sent to your emails automatically. You can set up in settings what kind of notifications you want to receive. So on the home page, there's also a Start Here button that takes you to I Have It Programmed. When you press this button, it takes you to the modules. And then at the bottom, you have my contact information. When you want to look at the syllabus, you click the syllabus link, and I don't have the syllabus uploaded yet here, but this is where the syllabus will be located. There'll be a PDF that is inline, so you can read it in Canvas or you can download it. Again, when you start here, it takes you to modules, and here's going to be where you can see everything that we're going to do for the semester. Now, how I have it programmed is so that each module starting in week 2 has a prerequisite. So you won't be able to access module 2 until you've completed module 1. Right? So you can see if there's a prerequisite, it says right on the modules that it's a prerequisite. So if you can't access a module, it's because you haven't finished everything in the previous module. So I have these prerequisites set up all the way until week 9, and by then you should be in a flow. Within each module, you'll see a welcome page that gives you the objectives for the week. So every week has a welcome page with the objectives and what assignments and activities will happen during that week. What you'll also see is the assignments that are graded will have graded discussion, graded submission page, graded quiz, and then the due dates and the points for those assignments will be listed right underneath those assignments. Okay. And you can notice that the icons for the quizzes are all these little rockets. The icons for the Canvas, for the assignment pages, are these little page icons with pencils, and the discussion are these little discussion bubbles. The way I have our course set up, I forgot the parentheses. When you do an assignment, typically you're going to see this instructions and tutorials. So the instructions and tutorials are going to be all of the instructions that you need to complete for the assignment, and it shows you that on the next page is where you will actually submit the assignment. So the instructions for the actual drawing assignment are in the instructions and tutorials page. The assignment submission page has a set of instructions that are about photographing your artwork and the self-assessment that you need to include. Okay, so I'm going to go back to modules to show you that in an overview. all of the assignments are structured that way so that the instructions and tutorials are preceding the graded submission page for the assignment that you do these instructions and tutorials for. Okay. Let me see what else. So I think that's it. So you will have, generally things are going to be due on either Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. And I've got the class set up at a pretty good pace, so if you keep up, you should be able to get through this semester pretty easily. There's a 3-day grace period. So when assignments are due on Sunday, you really need to get them no later than 3 days later, or they may not be accepted. Okay. And then also, what else? Oh, okay. So in the discussions, I have this Q&A discussion set up at the top, the pinned discussion Q&A. That's for general questions. Any kind of mistakes that I make that you can point out to me, put them in here. Let me know I've made a mistake or something's not right on the course, and I will check this regularly and fix it. And I think that's it for now. So I look forward to meeting you next week, and I hope you had a good summer.